Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm so excited. This video I've been planning to do for a while, but I haven't really told anyone I'm doing it, so it might come as a surprise. But today I'm going to be doing a full face of products that I do not like. Just a quick disclaimer, I feel so stupid having to do these, but a lot of these products are just products that I've just not necessarily been wowed by. Like, it's not really like that I don't like them, but if I really don't like them, I will tell you. But yeah, a lot of these products, they're just products that I'm simply not wowed by, or I have stuff that I find performs better. But yeah, so that's pretty much what this video is going to be. So for eyebrows, I'm using the L'Oreal Paradise Brow Pomade. So, I don't know, when this came out, I was really excited. I thought, yay, finally there's like a drugstore brand that in Australia that sells like a brow pomade, excluding Chi Chi. But like, Chi Chi's not really readily available at a lot of places, it's only at Target. Whereas like L'Oreal is available so many places. So I was so excited, but yeah, big letdown, especially if you usually use Anastasia Dip Brow. This is like such a letdown. It's almost like a brow, like a gel consistency rather than a pomade, but anyway. The thing I do like about it though is that like you can take the brush off and then you can put it in here and then you can use that for application. So I'm just going to use the mirror to apply this. I don't know, I also found the colours a bit off for me as well. Now that I do have like bleached, like platinum hair, I do find I do prefer something that's more darker, like a more of an ashier sort of colour, rather than like a natural looking brown. But yeah, this is the shade Warm Blonde. I don't know, I'm just so used to Anastasia giving me more pigment, you know? And I just found that this just did not hold up well. It came off throughout the day, whereas my Anastasia doesn't. It's my ride or die. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like little things, I don't know, it's just like balling up in my eyebrows. I don't know, I do not like it. But I don't know, I feel like all these brands have gotten on the brow pomade bandwagon like a little too late. Like everyone just uses Anastasia pretty much. I think it's good for people who, you know, don't really want to have to pay the money for Anastasia, but like, yeah, if you use Anastasia, don't even bother. Yeah, there's just like no real pigment in it, like you've got to build it up a lot, which really sucks. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna get this. Bye. Now, I don't have a concealer that I would use as a brow concealer to use for concealing, so I'm just not gonna conceal my brows. It's fine. Okay, so I don't have an eyeshadow primer either that I don't like, so I'm just gonna use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just gonna set it with my Clinique Almost Powder foundation powder. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to move on to is eyeshadow. So I was going to use the Jeffree Star palette for this, but someone did already buy it off me before I decided to film the video. So that's gone, but I am going to be using a couple other palettes today. So the two palettes that I've got that I'm going to use for shadows okay. So the first one is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Now, this was my first ever like high-end makeup palette. I bought this like 4 years ago. Literally, actually 4 years ago this month. So I've had it for a while. But I don't know, I just found after a while I just didn't reach for it anymore. Like, the colours in it are so pretty, but I just don't reach for these cooler tones anymore. When I was younger, I did like more cooler tones on myself, but I don't know, now that I'm older, I think it's just because I'm so pale. So I like to add a bit of warmth into my skin, whereas I did used to actually, believe it or not, have a subtle tan. So I felt like I could pull it off a bit more, but yeah, I'm just not feeling the cool tones anymore. So I'm going to use a mixture of this with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. So with this palette, I don't know, okay, this is the first Morphe branded like palette that I've ever had, so I can't really speak for other Morphe products. However, I was really underwhelmed with this palette. Like, the colours are just so nice, and I bought it for all the really cool colours. The bright colours are amazing, but like, and the shimmers are really nice too, but I don't know, I find the mattes in this, they just don't blend very well, and I have to really sit there and like try and work it to get it to blend really good, and I just have no patience for palettes that don't blend, sorry. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a palette from the Urban Decay Naked 3 as a transition shade. So I might use the shade Limit here. This used to be like my favourite shade in the palette. Like, it's really pretty. It's just, I just don't wear these colours anymore. And I don't reach for it. Like, I literally forgot I had this for so long. I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with how the shadows perform at all. I just don't reach for it anymore. And I feel like this is actually coming up kind of orangey. I don't know if it's just me. Okay, so we go transition shade down. Yeah, there's no issues with the Urban Decay, but yeah, I just don't reach for it at all. Okay, so next I'm gonna dip into Morphe Jaclyn Hill. So I'm gonna use kind of like some of these colors here, and then go in with some of the browns. I don't know, like the light shades are good. I just found some of the shades to be quite hard to blend. That'd be right, like the time I do the video on it, it wants to work. Okay, do you guys see that? It's just like really patchy. I don't know, it takes ages to blend out. I don't know, do you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but it's patchy, okay? It's patchy. Like, see? It's just like, I don't know, it looks disgusting. The next thing I'm going to use, it's probably not really actually going to match with the eye look, but I don't care. Because I really want to show you guys this, because this was just like such a letdown product for me. So this is the Stila, pains me to say because I love a lot of their other stuff, the, where is it? Glitter and Glow Highlighter Eye Paints. So, I got this from Meccaland when I went. How pretty does the colour look? It's just like a nice glittery light pink. And I swatched it on my hand when I was there. And like, look how pretty that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It doesn't really show up much on camera, but honestly, in person, it shows up so much. And you think, oh my god, that's going to look amazing on my eyes. Well, guess what? It doesn't. So, I bought this because, like, it showed up really well on my hand. And I'd heard a lot about them, hadn't really tried the glitters before. Honestly, don't even bother trying the glitters. Go the metallics. The metallics have so much more pigment. The glitters, they just don't have pigment, and honestly, like, I literally sit here layering and layering and layering, trying to reach a glitter pigment, and it just does not. It's trash, honestly. Okay, so I've put some concealer and some powder down to set it. Don't know if it'll go chunky or not, but I will. Now I'm gonna fully show you guys this. So it's a pink glitter, so it's probably not really gonna go too well, but I don't really care. I'm showing you guys what I hate. Okay, and I'm just gonna start building. Okay, why is it showing up now when I don't want it to show up? I've literally used this like 6 times and it doesn't show up. Okay, well, it's showing up today. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm gonna see how this goes a little bit more before I really decide. So I'm gonna take that back for now. I did not think I would take anything back in this video, but what the hell? I don't know what is going on. Even not in the light, it's showing up. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I swear to God, this was not showing up. I don't know, maybe because it's been sitting there for a bit, it's like all of a sudden. Okay, someone explain, please. Someone tell me if this has happened to them, because this, I don't know what is going on. And also too, how do you set these? Because I can't set them, and then I feel them like sticking all day and moving around, and it's like really uncomfortable. Oh well, okay, well that's not included anymore. I'm gonna take that back. Okay, so my next product is the MAC Roller Wheel Liner. This I just don't reach for anymore because I'm really liking the NYX liners. I don't really wear much eyeliner on myself anyway, so I guess that's why I don't really go for it. But honestly, they try to say it works better, it doesn't work better. It's very gimmicky, like you get the hang of it quite quickly, but honestly, it just doesn't, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth buying this when you could have something that that's easier, that you won't see for ages trying to perfect, and it's really hard to get a precise application as well. Oh my god, I forgot how hard this was to use. I haven't used it in so long. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of concealing, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really hard to get a precise line, so I don't really like it for that reason. There's not really any other reason that I don't like it, to be honest. Like, it stays really well. I remember one night I cried my eyes out at my friend's place, and it like stayed on the whole time I was crying, so like that's good. Okay, now I swear to God, I'm like trying to get this good for you. It's just really hard to put over the top of stuff, and it almost feels like tight around your eyes as well. Like when it dries, it just feels like tight, and it's really hard to conceal as well because it like flakes off. Okay, I'm just gonna go and do a bit of concealing there. Okay, that's much better. That's much better, that's what I want. Okay, so I don't have a primer that I don't like. Really. So I'm just gonna use my Too Faced Hangover. But I've got a foundation for yous. I probably would have used the Fenty if I hadn't have already sold it months ago. It just didn't work for me because obviously I've got dry skin, so it's not good for people who've got like a combination dry skin type. Even before I went on Roaccutane, that was when I first tried it, and it was just horrendous. Like, it just emphasizes everything, makes you look disgusting. So yeah, if you got dry skin, it's not going to work for you at all. Okay, so the foundation I'm going to be using, which is actually, I've got a bit of a tan on, so it's going to look too pale, but oh well, is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick. So this one, like, a lot of people love it. It's like really hyped up. I think it's overhyped. I've never really been a fan of stick foundations, but I tried it on my hand in the store and it felt like really nice and creamy, so I thought, oh, maybe it could work. No. If you've got dry skin whatsoever, it's not going to work on you. It is honestly just not good. Like, the coverage is there, but it just doesn't last, and it makes you look really cakey, and I just didn't really find it lasted very well either. Plus this shade is too pale for me, even when I'm like not tanned. Okay, so I'm just gonna buff it out with my nude brush. I just do prefer a foundation that's a bit more liquidy because I find they just sit better on my skin. Just looks more natural. Okay, it literally looks horrible on me. It's just emphasizing everything. And I tried using this with a beauty blender and it did the same thing. It's like almost impossible to blend out with a beauty blender, and I've tried using like ultra hydrating primers and it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to work on me. Now, I literally swear I'm not trying to make this look bad at all. Like, it literally won't blend. It's so drying. I don't know if you guys can, like, see it. It's just settling into everything. Like, it's just so cakey looking. Okay, so I don't actually have an under eye concealer that I don't like. So I'm just going to use a bit of my Becca Aqua Luminous concealer. And I'm just going to set my face with my Clinique Almost Powder foundation, just because I don't actually have a face powder that I don't like. And I'll darken this up a little bit with my Bare Minerals powder, which I use when I've got a tan on. Okay, so for contour bronzer, I am going to be using the Revlon Sculpt Highlight and Contour palette in the shade Medium Tan. So, I don't know, I just don't really like it. It's, like, there's much better. I do love my Hoola bronzer, and I love my, the Becca Low Light Highlight palette is amazing for, like, the contour shade in there is honestly, like, the best contour shade I've ever used. It's so nice. But yeah, I don't know, I don't know, like, it's okay. It's good for a drugstore, but it's just not the best I've used. Like, it's not like I don't like it. It's just that there's better. Yeah, like, it's honestly not too bad. It's just that, you know, there is better. Okay, and I'm also just going to run the contour down my nose. Okay, and then I'm just going to dip into the contour. Chisel it out a little bit more. Honestly, I definitely think it's better than the Australis contour palette, but, like, you know, still not up there. Okay, so for my highlight, and people are going to hate me for this, but I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in Metal Moon. So this is one of the original ones that she brought out when she first launched her, Fenty Beauty. I don't know, I just feel like it was just really, this highlighter is just really overhyped, like really good for pale skin tones and stuff, but it's just, I just think it's overhyped, and like my Becca ones honestly will just work so much better, and they're just so more pigmented. Like, I don't know, I just like, okay, on camera that looks amazing, but like honestly in person it doesn't look good. It's just like you just have to build it up heaps, and even then it's only like a really subtle highlight. Like, it's not like a full blown, which I usually love. Like, I love my Becca Opal highlight is my life. And like the Becca Pearl shade, that's like the Becca equivalent of the Fenty Metal Moon one. I've got the Pearl, and that is like, you got to be so careful with, like, even when I'm like my palette, I got to be so careful because it's that pigmented. Whereas this, it's just like, yeah, cool, whatever. Okay, so the mascara that I was going to use for this video is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara, but I cannot find where it is. I might have already thrown it out because it was just that nasty. But honestly, like, the Bad Girl Bang mascara, it actually does, like, I actually really liked how it made my lashes look. It like was the only, like, one of the only mascaras that actually gives my lashes like a full like curl, because I have very straight down lashes, and even with a lash curler, a lot of mascaras just look like meh on me. But like the Bad Girl Bang one really did lift my lashes, and it gave them a really good volume as well. The thing I did not like about it though was that it really dried out my lashes. Like throughout the day my lashes would feel crusty and yuck, and then like if you wear it, like if I wore it for like a few days in a row, like every day putting it on, it would like my lashes would just feel disgusting. And like even getting it off, I'd feel like I used just like a really gentle cleansing balm, and it would feel like everything was just ripping out. It just felt disgusting. So I just don't like that it like dried out my lashes. But the mascara that I do have that I just was not impressed with at all is the Nadio Extreme Volume Smudge Proof Mascara. So this is a drugstore mascara. Now I got this for free at like a training thing for work, but I don't know, it's just not great. I just wasn't impressed. The wand, for a start, I don't like these mascara ones. It's just like a standard wand, and I just don't find they do anything for my lashes. But I'm just gonna go, like, I guess for someone who doesn't have problematic lashes, whose lashes look good all the time, would be okay with this. But yeah, it's a no from me, TBH. Like, it's just bleh. And like, by the way, I'm not bashing any of these brands, because all these brands have other things that I really love. I just think they missed the mark on on these items, you know? Like, it just does nothing. It just... Okay, like, if it could do what it did on my bottom lashes to my top, that'd be great. But like, I'm really picky with mascaras. Only certain ones will work for me. The only ones I've found that work really well for me are the Ciate, the Wonderland mascara, and the Bourjois, the Volume Push-Up. Are you kidding me? What's going on? And no matter how hard you try to like build up this mascara, it doesn't build. It doesn't build. Oh my god, I'm getting this everywhere. That's why I don't like these brushes, because they're so fat. And like, I have small hooded eyes. I need something tiny, you know? I need something that's friendly for me. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in and get rid of any of those little mascara bits. Okay, so the last item is the lipstick. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick in the shade Me So Pretty. So I went and tried this like on my hand in the store, and like I'm obsessed with like pinks, and I put it on. It was when I had a tan on, actually. I went into the Mecca, put it on my hand. I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And it didn't look like it would be too light at all for me when I had a tan on. Then I went and bought it like a few months later, because I decided not to buy it like when I tried it. And then a few months later I went in and I was like, oh my god, like there's this shade, it was like the lightest color. And they was like, oh yeah, this is the lightest color in the Melted Matte, because I do have the Holy Chic, which is the second lightest, and I love that color. But this is like an even lighter pink, so it's very pale. I do like paler colors, but this is like looks fluoro on me. So I don't know what it looks like on other people. Maybe with like a nice lip liner it would look good, but yeah, it's just really just the shade. And I don't know why brands make shades like this, because they don't suit like anyone. Like, look how pale that is. It's literally like paler than my face. Are we back in like 2000 when we used to wear concealer on our lips? Like, what is going on? Now, I do have a slight tan on at the moment, but I can assure you this looks worse when I don't have a tan on. I think if you did like an ombre lip with this and another colour, it would look okay, but like, hello concealer lips, like what is going on? Like, I freaking swear when I put this on my hand in the store, it did not look like this. It was like really nice. But I don't know, I can't be sure as to whether it is the exact same colour that I tested the first time. I don't know for sure. Okay, so this is my finished results. Looking kind of cray, but honestly, I don't think it actually looks too bad. As I said, a lot of these products aren't really products that I fully hate. They're a lot more just like there's better. But like on camera, the foundation doesn't look too bad, but honestly in person it just looks so gunky. It's just, yeah, I mean I do have dry skin, so like a lot of stuff does look quite gunky on me, but like honestly I take back that Stiller eye glitter thing. It's like honestly so good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you also didn't really like some of these products, let me know. If you do like these products, so let me know like how you use them, because maybe I can like make them work or something. But yeah, no hate to anyone who does like this stuff. It's all down to personal preference. Like everyone's skin is different as well. Everyone has different preferences, so all good, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to be entered into my big giveaway. So once I reach 500 subscribers, I will be giving away some stuff I bought in the Priceline haul, like in the 50% off cosmetics sale. So make sure that you do go and subscribe. At the moment, it is only open for Australian subscribers, unfortunately. It is very expensive for me to ship overseas. So this one's currently only for Australian subscribers, but I'm hoping to do international giveaways very soon, so keep your eyes open for those. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, clicking here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.